Hello, everybody. My name is Manish Chopra. I look after partnerships at Facebook India. It's my delight and pleasure to be part of this virtual India Mobile Congress. It's been an incredible year, uh, tumultuous and disruptive, but it's also been an incredible year as India is going through a massive, dramatic socio-economic transformation. And it's been driven in no small terms by the rapid adoption that we've seen of digital technologies. I think the pandemic has moved digitization and the need for people to be able to access goods and services through digital methods. This disruption is fundamentally transformative because it's going to release a lot of explosive energy across the entire digital sector. I believe that the seeds of this adoption, right, were planted many years back as India started to go up the 4G adoption curve. And now, with its thriving startup culture and ecosystem, digital innovation is now pushing new and innovative models. And I think the world will start looking at India to be able to learn from what is working well here. Facebook has always been serious about India and has been making deep and thoughtful investments in people, technology, as well as in partnerships. We've seen at the core of this, right, our focus on being able to advance India's social and economic growth, while we can have meaningful impact to keep our communities safe, to drive innovation, and to be able to make a difference. We're excited about the possibilities that we have had till now to make an impact in India. We're more excited about what's to come. We believe India is currently at an inflection point. More than 500 million people have already embraced in the last 5 years the internet. And we're in the midst of this significant shift, right, that's happening. The pandemic will only accelerate this path to digitization and to digital life in India. I look after the Facebook content business also. And what's been very, very interesting in the last couple of years, as we've seen, that Facebook's mission to build technologies that give the power to people to connect with friends and families, to find communities, and to grow businesses has made a lot of relevant impact in India to our users here. We've seen significant growth and it's been an exciting path, right? As we've looked at our entire family of apps being able to become a driving force in this digitization. Whether it's Facebook, which has become the go-to social network for friends and family to do more things together, or it's Instagram, where passions literally get turned into large engaged communities, or it's WhatsApp that's become the gateway, the first app that millions, tens of millions of Indians have used to access the internet. We believe that community building is at the heart of our mission as a company, whether it's the products that we build or the content that we have. Our priority is to ensure that people who are coming onto our services not just consume the content or the incredible work that our creator partners put out there, but they also engage and interact, they share, they grow. That's really where our content vision comes together. We've had phenomenal partnerships, right? From the small creators, literally across the entire length and breadth of the country, to the biggest large digital media companies. Yes, some of them are the big traditional companies in music, television, films, sports, and news. But they're also the people behind these companies. So if you can look at it from the biggest movie stars, the athletes, and the big public figures, or even the publishers, all these folks who have large communities running into millions, they are the ones who have adopted our platform. And that's what's seen this growth, right, transcend the entire country from the biggest cities as well as across rural India. It's been the goal of creating social experiences has really been what has brought the content owners and consumers on one side and the creators and anyone who wants to reach those those audiences. So it's been a phenomenal journey as such. Let me give you an anecdote of how transformation has happened over this point in time. I was in Calcutta in one of our Born on Instagram events where I met a young creator. And he was a food creator that, basically he would put incredible food videos on Facebook and on Instagram. And I got around to talking to this person, and he explained to me how his life had transformed as a young student. He was doing okay in school, but his interest was in being able to do this, something around food. And he actually borrowed his mother's old smartphone, and started creating incredible videos, right? And he grew from that phone that he had. Now he makes, and the reason why I'm not telling his name is because I don't want him to feel embarrassed, but now he makes close to $8,000 every quarter from the ads that are served on his food videos. That's the life transformation that has happened for somebody who's not even from a big city like Calcutta. He was actually coming from a very small town, almost 80 kilometers outside Calcutta. It's been an interesting journey as we hear so many of these stories. People around the world practice social distancing. Digital engagement shot through the roof. We saw more people use our apps than ever. Messaging grew almost 50%. Live video grew almost 60%, especially on Instagram, which saw video views really scaling up, and video posts, right, becoming almost 1/3 of all the content posts that were created on Instagram in India. Today, more than 800 million daily active users are engaging on live video streams across Facebook and Instagram. And they're doing workout classes, concert, faith services, multiple things, right, that are really about getting connected with their audiences. Culture, we believe, has really gone virtual. And in this social distancing, current norms as such, right, we've seen multiple things come together, be it live concerts being done by key content creators and artists from their living rooms through the entire lockdown period, or be it videos that are being created, right, on Facebook. Live videos on Facebook saw more than 8.5 billion broadcasts during the period that we've launched it post the pandemic across the country, across the world. We saw a lot of uptake also in people who were trying to get out and reach their audiences. Madhuri Dixit launched her first single exclusively on Facebook called Candle. We saw, businesses like Swiggy and Zomato reach out to their audiences again on our platforms like Instagram. We launched the Facebook fundraisers, right, which had an in-live donation option where a lot of creators like Varun Pruthi and Ashish Chanchlani were able to raise funds for causes that they cared about, and help in their own way through content, right, for the COVID causes, right. And this was all part of the Facebook Social for Good live-a-thon that we had launched. I've spoken a lot about these areas, right, where we've seen impact happen. Facebook's video strategy has three key pillars: community, interactivity, and social video. And social video is really about having an active video experience, an active viewing experience, not where you're just laid back and just watching a show, but you're interacting. The shows are able to spark some sort of a conversation and interaction with friends and family, other fans. Think of it in the context of sports. And this has seen some incredible growth, right? Football, the La Liga football finals which were exclusively on Facebook, saw incredible engagement also as such. We work with a whole plethora of partners, be it from the large media partners that publish content on our platform, the large news publishers who do both live content as well as the key video content and the main articles on our platform. But we also work with millions of small creators right? And creators of all sizes from across the country. It's been an incredible experience trying to bring this entire spectrum of creative content, right, onto to the users in India. But the reason why this works, right, is because our platform connects users with creators who they follow, who they like, and that kind of contextual ability to show the right kind of content is the reason why users stay and spend more time watching video. By the entire active video experience, you could think of this when you open your phone in between two other jobs that you're doing, just for a few minutes, and be able to interact and comment or like an interesting video which a friend of yours has shared or has seen. That's the kind of interactivity that is possible on our platform, and that is a different kind of video experience that only we believe only we can give in a interesting way. Short form video, on the other hand, has really taken off, right? And when we launched Instagram Reels uh, in the middle of the year, and that's seen some incredible growth, right? With the kind of reels that are being made across the country, the kind of new content that's coming in, be it for the large, well-known celebrities or the well-known creators, or down to anybody who is finding, Instagram Reels is a way to be able to reach audiences across the world. And I think that's been an interesting learning journey as our platform has evolved over these years, and especially in this last few months during the pandemic. I've spoken a lot about why Facebook, is interested and focused on India. I've spoken about Facebook, Instagram, and our strategy and focus on video. I've spoken about how we have created we believe a ecosystem along with our publisher partners, along with our creator partners, that makes sense for them, because there is a play there for them to grow their audiences, for them to be able to monetize their content, and for users to be able to find meaningful content and meaningful viewing experiences. That's really what Facebook video strategy is all about. And I'm so happy to have had this opportunity to talk virtually to you. My wishes and prayers for all of you to stay safe, and hopefully next year we are all back together at the India Mobile Congress 2021. Thank you.